Hello everyone. So this is just a quick demonstration on how to set up your Bluetooth connection on this is a Toyota Entune system on a 2012 Toyota Prius Plug-in Advance. So this is the JBL premium audio with Entune. This is first generation Entune system. So this is still using a hard drive. This is not the current generation with the flash base setup. There's a lot of confusion out there. I've seen a few reviewers that have reviewed Entune systems with Bluetooth, and when they test the iOS device connection, they never get their messages to work. This system is capable of displaying text messages, and it will even display emails as long as you have the emails on your VIP list, or you have it set up to where emails shows up as a notification alert on your telephone. So I'll show you how to set up a Bluetooth connection, and I'll show you the settings that you have to change on your iOS device in order to get the text messages to work. So let's start with connect a phone, and in this case what I'm gonna do before that, I'm gonna delete the iPad that I'm going to be using. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and establish the connection like if it was the first time that I've done it. So I'll hit connect phone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to add new. It's taking me to that screen. So I'll go to the iPad and I'll click on settings, Bluetooth. It's looking for that, so it found it. Car multimedia. That's going to be the connection that Toyota uses for their Bluetooth device. So I'm going to go ahead and pair. So if you notice, it is now connected. It connected everything, including the audio, Bluetooth, and the hands-free. So I can actually receive, obviously if I'm on Wi-Fi, because this is an iPad, I could receive FaceTime calls and stuff like that, but I need to play the audio there. But in this case, there's one more step that you have to do. If you notice, messages is not one of the options that's available. So I have to enable that on my iOS device, otherwise I will never get SMS systems, text messages, or emails. So what we're gonna do is, on the car multimedia, if you notice, Apple gives you some options for the connection: forget the device or show notifications. This is what people do not realize that needs to be enabled in order to get your text messages, and if you click on it, it will now allow you to get the messages. Now this is not going to show up right now because you just enable it. What I've noticed is that once you get that first text message and the system then realizes that you are in fact able to get text messages, then from the next times it will enable that. So I'm going to turn off the car, turn it on again. And now, if you notice, you have messages. That's as simple as it is. When you click here, it'll show anything that comes in. Now, these are the options. If you want message transfers, your notifications, the volume, the tone. I usually use, I think it's number 4.
You have an incoming message.
Yeah, that's the one that I use all the time. And one quick point that I need to make about this is that you have this option right here, edit quick reply messages. If you have an iOS device, we just barely got access to SMS messaging. Apple did not support this particular protocol until iOS 7, I believe. That's when I think think it's 6.7 or no 6, I believe iOS 6, when they introduced the map protocol. The problem is they still do not support the protocol that allows you to reply back. And if you look on the details of your device, it'll tell you what profile protocols they get, and you know, it does allow map, but it doesn't support the one that actually allows you to reply back. So while you can read your text messages and have the system read them to you, unfortunately right now we cannot reply. The system will just give you an error message, and you know, we'll have to wait for that. So